This weekend is the Royal Rumble, and the Royal Rumble kicks off WrestleMania season. With WrestleMania season kicking off, well, it's time to talk about WrestleMania season and possible or potential matches that could be taking place on the show. I've got 7 matches in mind that I think all could possibly be taking place at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a 2-night event. I don't know which matches will be on night 1 or night 2, but let's talk about the matches I think we could be seeing at Raymond James Stadium. Let's get going. So this year, WrestleMania 37 comes to us not from Los Angeles, California, inside SoFi Stadium like we were supposed to get, but inside Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida, like we were supposed to get last year. Last year, everything got flipped upside down with COVID-19, and we ended up getting WrestleMania from the WWE Performance Center. This year, WWE is able to run out of Tampa in Raymond James Stadium, so let's talk about some of the matches we could be seeing on either April 10th or April 11th. So WrestleVotes recently sent out this tweet where it says John Cena and Goldberg are basically a lock for WrestleMania. Well, I'm taking that literal, thinking that John Cena and Goldberg are a lock to face each other at WrestleMania. We know that both men will probably be competing at WrestleMania. Not sure what they can do outside of facing each other, but why not have them face each other? You do like a 5-minute match. Goldberg wins with a spear. Both guys can get their big moves in. And Cena, well, Cena's not going to lose anything by taking a loss to Goldberg. And Goldberg can come back and say, hey, I beat a big guy. Give me another title shot. Going forward in another match that I guess you could say has to do with legends and Hall of Famers. Let's redo last year's match between Edge and Randy Orton. Last year, Edge and Randy Orton had a last man standing match inside the WWE Performance Center. Then they moved on to Backlash, where Edge actually got injured and didn't get to compete for the rest of 2020. The series between these two, 1-1. We need a tiebreaker, a rubber match. Let's do it. WrestleMania 37, Raymond James Stadium, and then you get the definitive winner between the two and move on with Edge doing something else. Speaking of needing a definitive winner, you got a man that thinks another man stole his opportunity 2 years ago. Mustafa Ali has been talking over the last couple of weeks how Kofi Kingston would never have had Kofi Mania or been the WWE champion if he wasn't injured before the Elimination Chamber in 2018. When Mustafa Ali went down with an injury, Kofi got his spot. Kofi Kingston shined in the gauntlet match on SmackDown and then overshined in the Elimination Chamber match with the WWE Championship on the line. WWE then shifted up their plans, moving Kevin Owens from the title match at Mania to Fastlane and putting Kofi Kingston in there with Daniel Bryan, ultimately having him win the WWE Championship. Well, Mustafa Ali over the last couple of weeks on social media and Monday Night Raw has been talking about how Kofi Kingston stole his opportunity, and now he's going to steal opportunities from Kofi Kingston. So why not have Mustafa Ali go out there and try to make Kofi look bad at WrestleMania by defeating him himself with, retribution in his corner. As far as title matches do go in the Royal Rumble, for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and I think Sasha Banks defends against Bianca Belair. Why? Because Bianca Belair is going to win the Royal Rumble. WWE has been really hyping up Bianca Belair over the last couple of months, not to mention also giving her own WWE Chronicle on the network, and I think this is all just a prelude to Bianca Belair winning her first Royal Rumble. I mean, last year she tied with Shayna Baszler to set the record for most eliminations in a women's Rumble. So what else is left for her to do? Break that record or win the Rumble? I think Bianca Belair wins the Rumble, moves on to WrestleMania, and challenges the SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks for the title. Speaking of Women's Championship matches, this one, it's right under our nose, and most people don't even see it. It's the Raw Women's Championship on the line. It's Charlotte Flair challenging Asuka. Back at TLC, Charlotte Flair returned to WWE after being gone for 6 months to team with Asuka, filling in for Lana, and well, the two ended up becoming Women's Tag Team Champions. I think Charlotte Flair, even though she's pretending to be a good girl right now, has a underhanded scheme in play where she's trying to get on Asuka's good side before she ultimately turns on her, attacks her, and challenges her for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. We saw this match back in 2018 after Asuka had won the Royal Rumble. Charlotte was successful on that night, so maybe Asuka can be successful on this night. Yet, well, Charlotte thinks she's missed WrestleMania. She's 3-2 at WrestleMania, so probably end up winning. It's Charlotte Flair. The Universal title can go one of two different ways. Right now, we got Roman Reigns as the Universal Champion, and I wholeheartedly expect Roman Reigns to retain that title all the way to WrestleMania and defend against one of two men, either Bill Goldberg or Daniel Bryan. WWE is really pushing the fact that Daniel Bryan has never won the Royal Rumble, and I don't think Daniel Bryan wins the Royal Rumble. They're also pushing the fact, though, that Daniel Bryan has stated that he is going to get the best of Roman Reigns one day. With Daniel Bryan talking about retiring and no longer being a full-time wrestler after this current contract is up in August, I think you give Daniel Bryan one more big match at WrestleMania. Why not have that big match at WrestleMania against the big dog, the tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, with the Universal title on the line? Bryan doesn't have to win the title or anything, but him and Roman going out there at Mania, ooh boy, you make that the night 1 or night 2 main event, and they will tear the house down. But on the flip side, you could change that up and have Goldberg challenge Roman Reigns. Now, I know this weekend Goldberg is challenging for the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. He ain't gonna win that one. We all know McIntyre ain't dropping the title to Goldberg, but then Goldberg can go, hey, Roman, you're over there with my Universal title. Yes, I lost it to Braun Strowman. I was supposed to defend it against you and you chickened out last year. How about you man up and give me a shot? Give me the match we were supposed to have at WrestleMania last year. Now, as we sit here and we contemplate Goldberg or Daniel Bryan, both are very plausible. Which one would I prefer? Daniel Bryan. It'll be the better match. And, well, got Drew McIntyre. He's the WWE Champion, and he needs an opponent. Who better than my winner of the Royal Rumble, the guy I've been saying for about 2 months now, Sheamus. Ever since the WWE draft, we have seen Sheamus and Drew McIntyre kind of rekindle their friendship that goes all the way back to before either were in the WWE. Sheamus has been on the quote-unquote good side of Drew McIntyre, with kind of showing some heel tendencies here and there, but Drew always defending and sticking up for Sheamus. I think it's inevitable that Sheamus' plan all along was to go after Drew and the WWE Championship. What easier way for Sheamus to do that than win his second Royal Rumble? Well, I think a very plausible match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania would be Drew McIntyre defending against Sheamus. Well, guys, now I ask you, do your due diligence down in the comments below and let us know which matches you would like to see, which big matches you would like to see at WrestleMania this year. Remember, WrestleMania is a 2-night event from Raymond James Stadium. We will be getting it on April 10th and April 11th. Also, remember, if you would like to see more videos just like this one here on the PW Unlimited YouTube channel, hit that like button so we know you like the video and want more just like this one.